David Glynn says, howdy, folks. Marcus Felix throws a little bit of gators and a couple snips. Oh, is that snips? Do you want a clip? Is that what you're trying to ask? If you want a clip, well, we'll give you a gator clip. How about we give the basic? Oh, let's do the Star Wars.
Report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by.
Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Red Goblin standing by.
Watch it, you've got one on your tail.
If you pick one up, watch it.
I can't shake him. We're going in.
I have you now.
Right, Goblin standing by. That's right. Hey, Snow Dub. I saw you doing the Taco Tuesday again. That's great, man. That's great. Shoot, I wish I'd known. I would have done another show, a different time. I don't know. It's all good. At least I have the clips on the StreamYard still. Like, they don't let you have like all the stuff that I don't really need, but they leave us the clips, so that's fine. And I don't mind them freaking branding all the bullshit. It's fine. They were just taking too much money. I was just like, yeah, no. I might switch from StreamYards. Might do that. Who knows? You'll send the chat over when you're done. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. Right now we're doing no plastics. Not so much foam, but we are doing fabric. We are doing an outfit. And well, that's 4 people watching, I guess. One of them snowed up, but when we were at the con, right? We had a nice little a nice time with everyone, and I had the puppets in great costumes. Snow Dub was there. He would have saw all the great costumes that Gator and Billy Bob and Coach Murphy just had the belt. I did update the belt though. The belt's so cool. I was up there, Cotton Ministries, and one of the persons is like, "Oh my goodness, you made these? Like, you should do like costumes and stuff like that." And it's like, I tried my hand at it one time. I wasn't really good at it, but then again, my skills in crafting has exploded ever since I learned how to make the puppets. So who knows? But we are making Char Aznavour, right? Char Aznavour. Now, if you're a Gundam fan, which if you're watching my show, you're either a puppet fan or a Gundam fan, or just a Cotton Council grade A member, right? Right. At least I got a mobile. Was it Grogu and wants to build wants to build with you someday. Oh, okay. Oh, a model Grogu. Oh, is that the Baby Yoda thing? Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. It's always fun to have another person build with you. You know what I mean? The only person that normally builds with me is Ironcaster, and things unplugged. Let me just replug it. Yeah, but he's usually doing another show today, so that's okay. But yeah, we're doing Char Aznavour. So he's got like a helmet And it's kind of like a Vader helmet, right? It's got a little thing right here, and it's kind of nice little port thing like that. And he's got like a mask in here, right? Some eyeballs, right? And this would be me. So he's got like a collar, nice little collar device, right? Shoulders. He's got some nice little epaulets, right? Okay. And his cape has a front part, like a bib, right? What's up, my naggers? That's right there, Shellback. All right. And then kind of goes like this, right? Don't go all the way down. It kind of goes like this, right? There's little shoulders. Very simple. And he's got some long gloves. My drawing is terrible. That's okay. Okay. You know, he has 4 fingers, just like a puppet. And he's got a belt, right? Very cool looking belt. Right? He's got like a thingy on this side. And the jacket kind of drapes down over the belt. So the belt hits on the waistline. This is like the modern day waistline, but this is where the waistline is. It's actually at your proper waist. So, and you'll see it's same thing with people in, like, you know, the military uniforms, the dress uniforms, like not your fatigues, but like your dress blues and whatnot. And then he's got some boots, right? All right, and that's our guy. That's our guy. And I've been doing a little build book just in case if I do want to participate in the competition, like one of the persons suggested. I did some measurements on the front thing. All right, I should show you the character. Let me just show you the character I'm making. Let's see. I forgot I can. If my computer runs fast enough. Come on. Right. Let's reach over. There we go. Bang. Images. Go. Well, that's a pretty epic picture right there. All right, let's show this. All right, let's clear up all the porn. I'm joking. I didn't do that today. Okay. Share screen. Come on. There we go. That's it. There we go. This is our guy right here. Oh, they did a McDonald's commercial thing. But yeah, there's 3 types of chars, right? So there's Char Asimov. There's Lieutenant Quattro from Zeta Gundam. Oh, it's a little picture right here. And then there's Char from Char's Counterattack. And then there's a guy from the Unicorn series, which may or may not be Char, but this is the most accurate one right here. Is it from Gundam Wiki? Is it Gundam Wiki? I think it's Gundam Wiki. Gundam Wiki. Am I on the? Let's go share. Here we go. Share this one instead. There we go. We're on Gundam Wiki. I don't know what this is. Let's get rid of it. All right. And that's our guy. All right. You can see he's got like a funny little emblem right here. He's got some shoulder epaulets right here. He's got a nice embroidered collar device. It's just everything's all scarlet red and white. Right? His helmet's kind of whitish. His mask is silver with some like white inserts, which I know a trick on how to do that. But everything's red, white except for the mask, and that's like a side blaster thing. Yeah, it's like a blaster. He's got the undercoat is black, it's like an olive green, and he's got a black cape. So that is our guy. That is our guy right there. There we go. Bad guy that turns good. He turns good, turns bad. It's kind of hard. Because, like, he is technically the antagonist. Zeta Gundam, he is actually the protagonist. And then he turns antagonist again. Yeah. That's kind of how that goes. With the Gundam, you know, everyone's kind of has their own things, you know. Like the real bad guys were the Zabi family, and that's a lot of Gundam lore that if Punkwaddle pops in, he'll probably explain some Gundam lore too. But we'll do that. There's gonna be a lot of just busybody work today. That's just how today's gonna be. So this is our guy. I will have to go over friends and have my measurements done, because I do need my inseam, right? Because the inseam will be for the trousers. My arm length, my chest, which my old Marine Corps blues, I don't fit in my old Marine Corps blues because my arms are too big. My biceps, my triceps, it feels like spandex trying to put them in. I tried the other day. And my chest is too big. My waistline's nice. I'm like, yay! But my chest and my arms are too big. No. I know, right? Swole world problems, right? Instead of first world problems, it's swole world problems. But, oh well, I'm getting big, but not in the wrong way, in the good way, I guess. So, what I did was, I did that measurement. Hold on, let me bring out the build book. There we go. So I found, and I did some math on it real quick, and I did some math on me, and then I made this thing right here. That's for the front part. The front part of the little emblem and on top of the, what do you call it? It's like a bib? I don't know what we would technically call that bit, but I made that part, right? And then I traced it on some things, right? On this right here, I traced it, and I just started embroidering it, which was taking a long time because, oh boy, I gotten pretty good at it, but we'll just say I have a lot to do. A lot to get through. Plus, I got to learn how to freaking make a proper men's clothing kind of thing. Yeah. So, but there has been some interesting some development, which I have been reading up on coats and jackets and suits and ties and all that jazz. Yeah. Yep. Yes, that's right. That's right, Ironcaster. So much to do. Both hand sewing and machine sewing. Fun. and this bit took so much. And I'm probably going to hit it with a little bit of leather filler right in here. And then hit it again with I have some shiny paints that I'm going to prep up and then make it look really nice and chromy. Even though it looks nice from here. It looks really nice, but it's tough filling it in. but I'll show you what I've been doing. Okay, so just grabbing some floss, right? There's my embroidery scissors. Other ones over here? Yeah, there. Okay, good. Good to go. All right. And just pulling it up from there. Right, and I'm just grabbing it and I'm kind of just pulling on the strand, right? Just pulling on the strand, and I'm grabbing a bit and I'm kind of pretending like I have a bow and arrow, right? I'm just pulling a draw length at a time. And I'll get like right about to here, maybe. If I'm filling in the rest of this, I'll probably get to here. Maybe the end. Maybe it's the end. It depends. Depends. I love this little thing right here, though. I don't know what you call it. The embroidery circle. It's kind of like a banjo. Right. Yeah, I just got to thread the needle, which sucks, but go. They all fit through, and oh shit! Yeah. I was like, oh, that was so easy, and then I just grabbed one strand. I'm like, what the hell? There we go. All right, flip it over, and yeah, it looks like a whole big old circle board, right? Big old circle board. I'm just gonna pinch in here. I'm just gonna pull it till I get to around about there. And I'm going to just tie it off as quickly and as there we go. Save about as much as I can. There we go. Get back up. All right. And then kind of just knocked it down. All right, make the straight. There we go. All right. What you got? That frame is nice. I've been sewing projects or two. I couldn't really use one for those. Well, yeah. Well, this is I've got a smaller one too, but this is actually how I did Harold, the Hash Squatch, good old Origins puppet. I have a little one. I have a little one of these, and I literally embroidered his eyes. Those bloodshot eyes that he has. Yeah. That's how I was able to get him his bloodshot eyes. They were embroidered. I just poke through, and sometimes it's a little tough to start. It's a lot easier, but it's where you grab a little pliers and you just kind of yeah. Oh, okay, that's the first time that's ever happened. Holy bananas! I just cut right through it. Wow. Straight wow. Okay. I mean, it is that thing, right? Like the worst building and the worst like sewing and the worst like everything. It always happens. What's going on there, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips? Whew. What's going on, buddy? Yeah. The worst time you do things is when you're doing it live, stitching and all that jazz. Huh. Okay, 1 second. Let's try to thread the needle again. Damn it. It was so easy the first time. This time's not so bad either, so it's okay. All right. All right. Let's try it again. I'm just going to poke it right here. Maybe right here would be okay. Open. Wow. Just really. There we go. All right. And trick of the game is to just you want enough of a stitch. You don't want to pull it too tight. Right. You want to fill in the gaps, but you also want to kind of leave a little area. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Sometimes the things pop off, especially when I'm shaking the table. There we go. All right. And then we just hit it off to the side, pull it up. All right. Let's get real close. Let's get real close in there. There we go. There we go. We're getting real close in. And we're just, lift it up a little bit. There we go. No, it's all getting filled in, so it doesn't really matter too much. But you do kind of want it to look nice-ish. And this part right here takes freaking forever. It really does. Like this whole bit, man, took me a couple hours just to do this bit. That's okay. That's why we're here, right? We're here to watch paint dry. Or watch me embroider like a whole freaking big thing. That's why they have big machines that do this. I don't have those machines. Those machines are like $6,000. They have ones for like $300, I guess, but I don't think I have that much money on to spend on like that kind of equipment for hobby, like sewing, which is not the main hobby. And it's closely becoming that way though. It's like, oh my God, it's so important to know how to sew. Hey, Memes of Destruction. Did you burn the science yet there, Memes? Go, Memes of Destruction. Yeah, what's going on? Right now we're sewing. Right now we're trying to sew on camera too. I always kind of want to bring it into chess, but just gotta make sure everything's. You gotta pull through. Check the back side. Make sure it's not like all tangled up, because you want to be able to use it all. You got a lot of area to cover. After I'm done filling this line, I'll probably just trace out the other end. That way it looks a little more satisfying for everyone, because this part gets a little monotonous. The science has been signed. Okay, good. As long as you didn't burn the science again. Those good old Memes, always burning the science. He's the embodiment of Beaker and Professor is it Professor Bunsen Burner? Here at Muppet Labs. Yep. Oh, this strange just freaking pulled out on me. That's okay. Sometimes. You notice how long this is taking. There's the rest of that strand right there. Let's just clean it up, yeah. Pull and snip. Like I said, when you're sewing on stream, man, it's always the worst sewing you've ever done. I don't know, something about it. Something about just the camera's on and you're just waiting for everyone to want to show everyone how perfect you are. But you're not perfect. You very much are a flawed individual. Your flaws can show up in the craft that you do. But it'll be okay. You just stick with the plan. Do your best to execute the plan. And everything should be okay. Usually. Have a little faith, right? Yep. Just go over here. You know, kind of like to use the edge of a table just so I can go up and down, in and out real quick. Not going to be perfect, but as long as it's close to, reasonable. We're not going for perfection. We're going for serviceable, right? For our service uniform. Which I guess this is what Char Aznavold, like, is it his service uniform or is it his dress uniform? Because he wears the same red like into battle, but also like in like a fancy ball, like it's like, is it his dress uniform or is it his service uniform? Char Aznavold. What are you overdressed at the war or are you underdressed at the ball? You know what I mean? I don't think he's underdressed at the ball. Everyone else is wearing kind of the same kind of uniform, so. At least on the Xeon side. The Federation, those darn Feddies, they wear it a little differently. It's definitely overdressed when he's in the mechs. Lala had to be like, it's like, you have to wear your spacesuit. And he's like, it's like, I don't want to wear my spacesuit. It's like, please. And then he ends up wearing a spacesuit, and it ends up being a good idea. And he ends up surviving the 1 year war. Gundam. Yeah. Sometimes this bit right here can get a little demoralizing. It's just like, look at all the effort I'm putting in, and I'm getting like not a lot done. But then you realize after you like get through the whole thing, you're like, wow, I did a whole much of that. Because it's in perspective, right? See, everything's in perspective. And you're just like, how many stitches is this? It's 100? It's like, oh, no, try 1,000. Try 1,000 for a small section. I'm like, oh, Lord. Wow, that's a lot of freaking work. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of work. That's okay. It's like, you want to put like a whole bunch of like cool writing and stuff like that on a big piece of fabric. You get the machine to do it. The machine does it in like a couple hours. I'm like, if a machine does it in a couple hours, how long is this going to take me to do? A couple days? Maybe. Depends on how fast you are and how loose and artist choice you get with the, I say lazy, no, it's just artist choice, right? With the stitching, right? Because the machine will go, dit, 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 just little teeny tit dots, and look really clean, look stupid clean, but it won't have any like like people know that it's made by machine, right? You won't have that sense of human crafted charm. I'd say there's anything wrong with that. No, some people do a really darn good sense, and some people swear it's freaking machine made, and people will be like, no, I made it. It's like, well, you say, I don't believe you, or you'd be like, holy crap, you were really good. People do the back stitch, right? We're doing a little bit of a back stitch. You can get really, really tight and really clean with it, and you follow the line exactly. You follow the little line, like, oh my God, it almost looks like it's done by a machine. Hell, sometimes people use a machine, like when I first started, and it's a little off center, a little off cue. Yeah, it's technically done by a machine. You can't like unmask out if it was done by a machine or not. It just looks very not done as well. It looks like a beginner made it by a machine, which if you are a beginner making it by a machine, sometimes it pops off. You have to rethread that needle. Drop the needle down there. Yep. Pull tight, snip, swing, grab. Okay. Looks a lot better than when I first started. There we go. All of it. But yeah, if you're just beginning out, everyone starts off sucking at first. You know what I mean? First puppet I made, terrible. So terrible, we named him Gator. That was the first puppet I finished, and Gator he's a good looking puppet. It's just he had to have a couple of modifications, and we did modify him a little bit. Like the core of him is still original. The orange, the eyes, there's a whole bunch of like little here and there's that I've upgraded on him. And yeah. It's kind of how it goes. That's how those things go sometimes. There we go. Oh, I'm out of viewers. Dang it. So good. I'm just glad that someone popped in. You know what I mean? If I have to talk to myself, I talk to myself. Does that mean I'm weird? Maybe. And again, who isn't? Who isn't weird nowadays? I haven't done this in a while. I underestimated how far I would get through this with just the one slot. I thought to get to right here. I'm probably gonna get right about here. Actually, I'm running out. It's okay. That's okay. I'll just tie this off. Nice little spot there. Loop once and then twice. There we go. That's our kind of loop right now. All right. Yeah, you just go by a little bit by a little bit, and then you fill in the lines. Yeah, the triangle's a different color. It's hard to tell. Hard to see that this color is a little different than the other one, but that's okay. It's all gonna get redone anyways, or color corrected. We'll get color corrected though. But yeah, I got this part done. That took me quite some time, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. We'll be hitting in with some black. We'll be putting some black in here, and kind of just getting the whole design, with the color and the outline. You can't just have a color. You need the outline with it too, or else it just doesn't look how it's supposed to look. We need to make it. We need to at least look how it's supposed to look, right? I don't know. So I'm trying to get this here. The other part had a little more room on the side. That's okay. That's all right. Once we're done this, it's all gonna get snipped out anyways. Okay. Yeah, that'll have to work. Have to be it for now. Oops. Okay, so oh Lord. Every time it falls out, it kind of just gets all mangled and tangled. That's okay. I'm pretty good at untangling it. There it goes. Fairly untangled. That's about what I want. I need. And the reason why I always pull it like I'm drawing a bow is because well, you're gonna pull it taut, right? Or somewhat tight. You don't want to tighten the crap out of it, but you do want to have it singed up a little bit. And you want some room to do that. So you gotta make a little room for yourself, yeah. This is how that goes. All right, I think I'll just do the outline. I thought about going like in and out, like I did here. I might do that. Seems like a thing I should do. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the epaulets because there's a whole bunch of other plans I have for the epaulets, and collar device is going to have to be like, there's only one way I can think of how to do the collar device too. So, but this is how we do things right down here. There we go. Take off my little jacket. Sometimes it gets a little warm and I gotta strip down a bit. All right. Alrighty, so we're gonna go from this line, right? Right up by that edge. And then I'm just gonna bring it my way a little bit. There we go. And just a little bit of a back stitch. Not too long, but just long enough. I'm just following this line right here. This line right here. DJ Ronnie G, what's going on, my good man? He says, snacks and friends and those who are currently watching, Jolly. Yeah. It is what it is there. It happens. I don't care. I care a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do care a little bit, but hey. I'm not here for super fame right now. I don't know. I don't know if I am in for super fame or not. Can I pop? I can pop in shortly, but feel free to sequester me in a little. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Pump Cuddle's not in either. It happens. David goes. David Glenn, you're watching Jolly too. Don't lie. You are everywhere. He is everywhere. He is the Omni Wrench. David Glenn Omni Wrench. There we go. It's on my phone. Okay. DJ Red G's like, he's on my phone. Oh, I'm on the PC. Okay. I'm on the secondary PC, right? Yeah. I thought so. As long as I'm not on the Palm Pilot. Actually, you know what? I'm probably on the Palm Pilot. They have more than one browser. Oh, God. DJ Ronnie G with the many devices. He is PD incarnated. Ooh, my goodness. I am a little, yeah. Yeah, Palm Pilot, yep. I knew it. And I'm on the Palm Pilot. Damn it, I've been downgraded from the PC to the Palm Pilot. Damn it. I think Kelly's saying on my phone that Pop Culture Mechanic gets the second monitor. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, right now I am doing an outfit for me, a cosplay, if you will. It is indeed this guy right here. As you know, he is the greatest mech pilot of all time. Is Mr. Char Aznavour. That's right. That's right. Many have tried to cosplay him. Many have somewhat succeeded. None have actually done it proper. And I am attempting to do it proper. Attempting. It is going to be very strenuous because a lot of people just do it as they would normally do cosplay, or they just buy it from freaking like the Chinese shop, like I don't know, your freaking Alibaba or whatever the freaking like the places, and you get a crappy freaking uniform, and sometimes they try to modify that, but no one's actually done it really proper justice. I see one video, one person that do it. I haven't seen any like updates of the complete outfit, but I saw them do a good jacket. The embroidery work was half decent. They used like a leather kind of thing, and I thought that was an interesting way of doing it, but it didn't look quite right, you know. That and the front part of the cape was all off. The way they attached it, I noticed that the from Gundam Origins to like the original series, Gundam Origins, they did kind of like update the front part of the cape. They made it more like it zips, or it fastens in the front, right down the center area. Which, if you look on all the other things, it doesn't really fasten in front, or you're supposed to drape it on top. I guess I don't know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it on the side. Right, there's gonna be kind of a little part that kind of hooks on the side, which is gonna be it's gonna be hidden by the epaulets anyways. The little collar devices, the not collar devices, the shoulder device, right? And with those shoulder devices, it should hide away those crimes per se, you know. But that's just my thesis on that, you know. That's just my thesis, like. The people that cosplay Char Aznavour, let's be honest, it's a series from the freaking 70s. They are not cosplay fans. They are Gundam fans. Okay? Not to say that people that cosplay other things aren't the fans of those things. I'm just saying, like, Gundam fans build model kits. Gundam fans build Gunpla. They don't really sew too much. They might be able to like make like a cool mech thing proper, and I've seen that. I've seen lots of people do amazing looking freaking like mechs, and everyone who wants to cosplay that loves Gundam, like I'll say like 1 time out of 80 they're gonna do a character from the show. All right, the other 79 times they're gonna do the series, freaking a mobile suit from the series, whether it be a Gundam, a Zaku, or something else, right? That's how it is. And you know what? It's a show about big giant robots What you gonna dress up as? Big giant robot. Which, you know what? Can't deny it. That does appeal. That's very appealing. I mean, let's be honest. I noticed because that was me. I was the one who dressed up as a big giant robot. Dressed up as a Zaku. I have retired that thing. I've broken it down just to give more space because it was a little cluttery. It was big. It was a big robot. That, and I didn't have anyone to squire me around. Those kind of costumes, you need squires. Like, you need ground control freaking people just like, hey guys, make way. Open up, this big giant walking suit thing coming through. He can barely walk without a big crowd. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, this part is just doing the outlining thing. It looks good. It is starting to kind of fit form, you know. You have to be careful not to nod around the freaking loop. Go. Let me fix the circle. Let's recenter this guy a little bit. There we go. All right. All right, because you see I got this whole edge right here to do. I could probably move it a little more, but yeah, it's fine. I could just move it again. It's fine. Oh, damn it, I pulled through, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right. Now, I probably should get some beeswax because this will make this job a lot easier, a lot faster. But for last, I don't have beeswax. That's okay. Probably run out of beeswax during this whole job anyways. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was big. What was big? The big robot, and oh yeah, Tuesday night Trinity. Oh, that's right. We got the 3 freaking shows, and I'm the lesser subscribed. That's okay. Let's be honest. Those guys, both those guys, they work harder to get their fan base up. I wish I had more freaking time to do stuff, but unfortunately, it's not how that works. Eventually, I'm gonna have to tell my freaking job to, hey, guess what? I need a social life every once in a while. I can't be freaking working every dinner all the time for shit pay. And they're gonna be like, okay, well, we're not gonna change. And then I just leave. And then I just quit my job. Because that's how it's supposed to work. And if they don't like it, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, the Streamlabs, my goodness, they attempted to charge me like double. I was just like, oh yeah, no. And like, yeah, we had trouble getting your money. And I'm like, oh good. Good. So, I forgot that we had this. Good thing I didn't update my my payment information. And they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna lose your account. Yep. That I am. Yeah. It was like double for what it was. I was like, oh, I can't afford that. What the fridge? Yeah, no, you're not gonna get that. I just let a little nice email back, you know. That's just like, okay, well, thank you for failing to grab in that much money. Does it sound a little what do you call it? I call it when you're saying a mean thing nicely. But I didn't mean it that way, but I just like, okay, well, I could just go somewhere else. She probably will. Should probably stop the live stream so much and actually do some videos. That's where the money's usually at, right? When I say money, I actually mean like that's how you gain followers and get monetized, I guess. Yeah. Some people got big on streaming alone, but usually not. It's usually their clips. It's usually the clip channels that freaking that they spurt out. They do clip channels and then a whole bunch of other like craziness, you know. That's fine. I guess some people are just like insanely freaking just have like all the freaking like people. And it's not like they're even that popular though. You know what I mean? Well, I say popular, but it's not like they don't have that like the personality is like really good. It's not. But yet people are just like on it. Why? Because the algorithm just spits them out. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's just like, well, who gets to be popular? Well, the algorithm decides who's popular or not. Some people have cracked the code. And they'll say, oh, actually, I don't know how I cracked the code. And like, it's like, well, yeah, just because you don't know how you did it doesn't mean you didn't do it. They'll be like, oh, it was actually hard work and you know, determination and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of that, but and you watch some of these guys and it's just like, really, like Asmongold, like I understand Asmongold whatsoever. I really don't understand him. Like I've been guilty of watching his shit because the algorithm pushes him like fucking crazy. I'm like, okay, let's see what this loser has to say. And I'm like, okay, well, he's got some mediocre like milquetoast ideas. I guess his hot takes aren't crazy hot unless you're a crazy loony person. Because he's not left wing, but he's not right wing either. He's kind of like dead center milquetoast. But that's how these things go sometimes. Shoot, I need a co-host. What time is it? Is it almost 10? Yeah, it's almost 10. And why is my thing unplugged? Oh, that's why it's unplugged. Hold on. That goes there. This fits down here, down here. There we go. Nope. There we go. And all right. Okay, now my computer won't die midstream. We're almost getting this outline out. On the second side, even though I'm not done the first side, that's okay. Sometimes, you gotta change up a little bit. Just a little bit. Freaking everything hurts too. It's crazy. Oh well. Maybe Punk will pop in. Ethan 9, H3 also confuses. Yeah, okay. He got big. And he stayed big because that's it. That's the only thing that really happened. Like he didn't like jump off like he had like shithead freaking content like back when he was doing videos. And then he just like migrated his audience over pretty neatly too. I was actually surprised how he did that. To the podcasting community, right? And that's pretty much how H3 did that, right? Because he was base, but he was also like woke as fuck, and it was like you didn't know where he stood on things, you know. It was part of that like that YouTuber community that was like he wasn't a part of the skeptic community, but he kind of was. It was weird. It was weird. But yeah, H3 is like I don't even know what that's supposed to stand for, but yeah, he was an interesting guy. Interesting guy. I'll just say that. I'm not so big fan of his. I used to watch his stuff way back in the day. Like 2016, maybe. I think the last time I actually watched his proper video. Like a proper video of him. Like, what is it? H3 Productions or something like that? Oops. It's okay. I don't actually need it right now. Or maybe I do. I'll just move it like that. There we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. Knitting with snacks. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Well, I'm not actually knitting. I'm not sewing either. Well, it's kind of form of sewing. It's embroidering. Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know how to knit. I do all those crazy like little turns and little do with a couple like quills, little couple knitting sticks or whatever they call them. I forgot what they call them. Yeah. I'm not sure how to do all that stuff. It's cool as hell to see. Right? Like you might not think it's cool, but you know. So like you get into the nitty-gritty of it and you're like, oh, that's actually interesting. If I do this, then it makes this kind of a knot, and then it lays on a fabric like this. You know, grab a whole bunch of yarn and you make a freaking blanket out of a big ball of yarn. And the blanket looks actually decent. It's like, wow. Okay. I made a ball into a blanket. That's pretty cool. Or maybe I made a ball into a scarf. Or maybe I looped it around in some kind of like concurved dome shape and made a hat. Made a little nice little knitted hat and mittens. Made little pockets for your thumbs and fingers. Made some mittens. Knitting some mittens. Right? Yeah. This is the real tedious part. The crazy bit is when I get all my measurements down and I do some patterning, drafting some patterns, and then I can cut some fabric. So I got my fabric already picked out, but oh boy. We are going to be doing some lots of pinning, lots of sewing, lots of ironing. Let's get the jacket and the gloves done. Pants too. Probably buy the boots. I don't know how to make boots, nor will I have time to learn how to make proper boots. But I can modify some boots though. Just got some jack boots and just paint them white. Stitch on some like coverings. The thing easily done. Easily done. I'm nearly getting there. I haven't outlined the whole thing yet, but I'm getting close. I'm not sure where Punkwell is, though. Not sure where Punkwell is. He may have seen it. Oh, Punkwell's seen it, but I don't know where he is. It doesn't say he's in the back. I don't know. That's okay. We'll see. I could stitch for another hour. If I want to get any progress done on this thing, I'll have to stitch for another hour. It's nice to have someone to talk to, though. You know what I mean? Well, I guess the chat's here. Awesome one's here. What's going on, awesome one? So I barely watched YouTube until 2020. Mostly premium and podcasts and music before that. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I tune in some podcasts every once in a while. Like I do like the long form discussion stuff sometimes, like the Joe Rogan. You know, it's like when Trump hopped on Rogan, it's just like, yeah, that's what you do. You go on Rogan because Rogan is big voice for a certain demographic of working middle-aged men who, you know, the people who actually care about the country right now. And Kamala said no to that. Or she said yes, but only if I can control it. And it's just like that was a big red flag on that end. Holy banoli. Like, okay. So you want to speak to the middle-aged men of America, right? Right. Gentlemen in their late 20s to their, younger 40s, And let's be honest, people younger than that, teenagers and freaking guys in their 60s, they freaking listen to Joe Rogan too sometimes, But it's the like early career to middle career freaking gentleman who's listening to Joe Rogan. At least that's what I think. Oh my goodness, I popped through it again. Oh my god. This strand was not good. This is some weak ass floss right now. I'm not going to change to another one just because this one's weak, but I think I might be able to get to the edge. Yeah, I will be able to get to the edge easy. And then I just go around here, and maybe I'll just loop around those bits. And that'll be it, huh? That'll be mostly it. That's good. That's some darn good progress. There we go. Shoot, man. Should have started with an easy project like the helmet. Which the helmet actually is for some people that know how to sew, but don't know how to do any foam building with foam and whatnot. Which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use this stuff right here. No, I'm actually going to use some EVA foam. Did I make Gator's helmet with that? I did. I made Gator's little helmet with that. It's kind of hard because I couldn't actually find a good like pattern for such a small head. And I had to modify it for his head to fit his oddly shaped head and his little horn sticking out. I will say it's not perfect, but it works for him. It's not like he was going through any costume contests, but it fit nicely, and I was happy. It was great, lots of great little photos of Gator in the space con thing, which I will say that con was probably the worst. Great company, crappy con. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Like, they had some good things, but like there's a lot of like other stuff I really wanted to see. You know, feel like, oh no, I've been quite clean with this line. You know, community panels. I just like community panels, and I didn't see anything of that sort. It was all like, and I guess if it's like all you have is like a couple stages and you got 1,000 freaking celebrities, like the only people that are gonna freaking be able to talk at a panel are gonna be the celebrities. Which I get that. But also, like, no. Sorry. Do I want to see a nobody talk about like the thing that they love so much? Yes. Do I want to talk about a star talk about the thing they love so much? Maybe. But let's be honest, they didn't get the role. Their publicist, their agent got them the role. You know what I mean? Did they have to like work hard on their craft? Maybe. But let's be honest again. Like they can get blacklisted and it doesn't really matter what they do. They won't find work. Unless they find someone who is politically affiliated with them. AKA Gina Carano with the Daily Wire movies and such like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, nice little stitch around the back side. This actually looks pretty clean. A lot cleaner than this shit. Holy crap. But this shit's really filled in. This is just outlined. It's nicely outlined too. I like it. Right. Whew. Oh, we got a Ronald G in the background. We'll put him in. Hey, DJ.
Greetings, Mr. Snacks. Greetings, lovely chat. Well, maybe not lovely, masculine, highly masculine chat. How's my audio? Am I too loud?
You sound like a woman.
Oh, why, thank you. I'm flattered.
Oh, too sexy. Oh, gotta man it up a little bit for me.
I'll work on it. Let me get my shots.
Oh, too manly. Now I'm really starting to get it. Oh boy.
the shots.
What's going on? What's going on there, man?
I was just working on this painting. Don't tell Markini until I'm done, please. Chat, don't tell Markini, please. I'm drawing Markini, but don't tell him because I want to surprise him. But I wanted to share this with your lovely audience. I was going to share my starship, but I mean, this. Yeah. I mean, look, it looks like Markini. It's like he's got a baseball cap and he's got his hand.
Did you like my chart? Did you like my chart picture?
I did. That was pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty screen accurate for the 1979 Gundam.
That's a 2-second drawing with a Sharpie. So it's pretty good for a 2-second drawing with a Sharpie. Yeah, I was kind of doing the because they did change the like not drastically, but they did change it a little bit. The outfit.
Yeah. In the
like, obviously he's not wearing captain's stripes, right? Right. He's not wearing where is it? He's not wearing this insignia right here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's true. I guess they were a little sensitive.
Well, no, he's not a captain in Origins.
Oh yeah, this is true. That's yeah.
He was only like a lieutenant and whatnot, and he started picking up rank. Obviously, you don't freaking just like graduate and then poof, you're a captain. No, you have to be a lieutenant or an ensign, and because they're Navy ranks, just like Star Trek.
Yeah. It's not like you're not ascended to the sun. You don't just get brought. Even Garma doesn't magically get to be brought up to a high rank. He's got to like pretend to earn it.
Yeah, pretend to earn it. Yes. Deadwing is like, I can make you a colonel. It's fine. It's like, no, but Garma did have to earn it too, so this is good. And Garma actually was good. I will say, Garma, like out of all the zombies, he was the lesser of the evils.
Look, even
first
Kieran,
to die though. First to die.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because I mean he seemed like a good-hearted guy, but also being the sweetheart boy, he's kind of given like his region of control, right? Like his area that he's his fiefdom, and I mean I think he was pretty magnanimous to the people below him. It wasn't like he was like committing atrocities or anything like that.
No, he was actually quite civil with his like what was it, California base he controlled?
California, and then eventually he's I don't know if he controlled New York, but he was in New York, or New York with a W. And if anything, I blame the mayor. But what I love about the New York setup is that it's pretty much like I find it realistic that a mayor of New York would be like would counter tip to the bad guys. Like maybe it's like I'm just preserving the peace. Like
Sure. Yeah, they finally caught that freaking guy who assassinated that health guy.
Yeah. Oh, did they? Because
I think so, but I'm very questionable about it. I'm like, okay, they found the gun. Okay, either A, he's the most stupid freaking like assassin ever because you never keep your gun.
Yeah, I mean, like I've learned, don't trust everything that random people say on the internet. So it's like I see the Twitter thread
or trust the government. Yeah, don't trust the government either.
I'm definitely distrusting of the government, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm using the term right, but the idea that you shouldn't trust random posts on the internet and you probably shouldn't trust the government, they're not mutually exclusive. Like I've seen scenarios where the government is not.
This is also reports from the media, which also never trust the media either.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at.
Who can I trust, Johnny? Ronnie
but
G.
It doesn't mean that every crackpot theory, and I'm not saying every theory is a crackpot theory, but it doesn't make crackpot theories or random theories, or it doesn't make contrarian theories inherently valid.
Yes.
You got to still bring some receipts to the table, or at least, put some effort in. But the morality of it, like someone asked me, "Do you think it's right?" And it's like I said, well, look, as much as like. At the end of the day, it's like it is a vigilantism at best, and it is still murder, and we have laws. And then this person gave me this whole rant, but it's like, well, I get where you're coming from, but it's like, no, this is, we live in a society where we had this social contract where we would follow the laws, and people get prosecuted for committing crime. Just like, and that's a crime, and
Yeah,
maybe
apparently he was very smart about everything but doing the crime himself. And it was just like, oh my god. It's like obviously don't commit murder. That's 100% like that's a non sequitur. We'll just say that right there. But also, like, there's a whole bunch of other things that you probably shouldn't do. And how do you? And are we like, is this person insane? Maybe not. Who knows? But we'll just say this: like, there was a whole bunch of stuff that he probably shouldn't have done. Obviously, the big one was murder, but there was a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just like, okay, this guy was just wanting to get caught. Maybe, I don't know.
is there room for an insanity plea? Like, I don't believe that someone's back pain is an excuse, but at the same time, like, it's like maybe the guy was genuinely pushed to the brink. But one thing I learned is that, like, okay, let's just say the guy got back surgery years ago, but this is what I, read, and I saw an X-ray where he had staples in his, like, neck and spine.
Yeah.
And so, like, can I blame an insurance company for declining to do additional surgery when the last surgery was not, did not result in a positive, outcome? It's like, is this work?
Yeah.
Is this money well spent? And on the other hand, if it's true that his claim was denied by an AI tool, okay, well then, like, highlight it, bring it, and maybe that's the point. Maybe he shot the guy to bring awareness up to this situation.
Yeah, it's tough, especially when you're talking about people's health. It's like, yeah, it's really tough because, you know what I mean? It's like the insurance peoples, they are not the doctors.
Yep.
But at the same time, the doctors, they are not always correct.
And
Because
can
they are
empathize.
indeed human.
They're human,
Doctors
and
are human.
And I can empathize. Like, I'll give you like an example. Many years ago, I broke my thumb while I was camping, and it's a totally DJ mistake to make. Where me and this Korean dude were carrying a stump that was 60 pounds. Like, it looked like a stump. It was a log, but it was shaped like a stump. And we're carrying it down on the side of the Delaware River Gap, and I slip on some rocks, and like, one of the stump lands on my thumb, and luckily, it landed on the bone, not the joint, so that was great. Easily.
Why were you moving
easy.
it?
Hmm?
Why were you moving it?
We wanted to find the biggest, baddest chunk of fuel for the campfire. But, remember, you start your campfire with, kindling and tinder.
Did you hurt any wildlife?
No. Well, I mean, I'm
You
a wild
didn't
man.
hurt any squirrels, any raccoons, any penguins?
No, this isn't like the kid in high school who told me the messed up story. I don't even want to tell you that story. That's messed up. But I knew a kid in high school. He told me, I mean, if you want to hear it, I'll tell you the story, but it's pretty bad.
I don't know.
He went
Punk Waddle, you want to
camping.
hear the story?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't want to hear the story. What up, Punk Waddle? I mean,
Hey, Punk Waddle.
Oy.
Greetings, good sir.
So you're drawing Makani now to make the meta complete?
Well, like, to honor his, his victory over, his, to commemorate his 1,000 subscriber celebration.
Oh.
Nice.
And I mean, like, I don't really, like, also it's an opportunity to practice, so I feel motivated to draw this because, he's like someone who I watch who might try to, like, just like, I was like, for example, before I watched Malcolm, I didn't know you could do this, that you could rotate the screen, because I used to, like, try to rotate the entire drawing tablet, and it's like when you have a USB cable and an HDMI cable coming out the side, it's not really practical to rotate it like paper. So I figure, like, he hit his 3,000, and I want to draw a cool picture. Unfortunately, I am obviously doing a ton of tracing here, like,
Yeah.
but I'm at a point right now, if I turn off the background layer, I could probably, I mean, that's already like it's a sketch. I don't know if it's a great sketch. It's a sketch, I mean, it looks like Makani.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
do a
that-
little more stimpling, and it'll start to the shadows and the rough marks will start to get muddied up, and it'll look more realistic.
Yeah, so I should potentially still stencil it, trace it, and get those shadows, yeah. I mean, even like I did like, some of the, his hoodie, for example, got the little ripples here and there. So yeah, I think I should probably focus on that aspect. I want to go straight to coloring, but yesterday I did coloring and it was a disaster. It was like that. It looks like he's got like vitiligo in that shot. Wait, where is it? Yeah, there
Does
we
he?
go. Like, no, he does not, but in this picture he does.
Yes, that picture it does. Yep. Oh, Guess what I saw at the comic book shop today?
What's that?
I saw the Netflix Gundam model kits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw the what is it? Captain what's her name's the original like not the scrap one, but the one that she originally has.
Is the scrap one P Bandai?
Maybe, I'm not sure. And then I saw the was it the Demons Gundam or whatever?
Yeah, the White Gundam.
White Gundam, yeah, that was yeah. I kind of left it alone. I was like, yeah, I don't have any money for Christmas, so if I buy all stuff for me, so
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm like, yay, but family, yeah, but Gundam, but family,
Yeah, I made
but Gundam.
I had a video about that. Buying things for family is always hard.
Yes, I am still struggling with that right now, especially now my brother's ex coming home for Christmas. Yay! He's the wonderful guy who sends me all the cool stuff from Japan on my birthday.
It seems pretty cool.
Yeah. He is one of my favorite brothers.
How many do you have?
I have two.
Oh, okay.
This
least it's one of them.
This is one of them. There's another. Yeah.
Always knowing the right question to ask.
Yes. So Grandpa's just like, you're my favorite number 3 grandson. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, it's something, though.
It's
He remembers which one you are.
Yeah. He remembers the order we were born in.
He called you the correct name.
That's better than some, depending on what.
That's okay.
Yeah.
My cousins still call me my brother's name. I mean, they know who I am, but they just randomly call me his name.
Oh yeah, that sucks. That's better than
It amuses me.
my poor sister, man. She's a mistake. Also, his favorite granddaughter.
The only
You're the
granddaughter.
only one. Yeah, it's the mistake. That's my favorite. It's all in Joe real fun though. Everyone. Good stuff.
Oh, dong nabbit! I'm drawing on the wrong layer.
Good time at the family
No.
snack party.
Going to the snack cave.
Going to the snack family for Christmas. And they'll have Christmas snacks with Christmas snack presents and Christmas snack food. There we
I
go.
was hitting undo 1,000
A
times.
lot of stitching. Whew. Oh, Pogwalla, you have no idea how much work this is.
I don't.
But it's starting to look good though.
Yeah. I mean, lots of embroidery.
Yes. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of like leather, like patch filler, and then hit it with some paints that I got, and so it'll like blend it in nicely, and it'll look like it's a mixture of maybe metal, maybe fabric. Who knows? That's the kind of theory I have, because this part is the part that everyone fucks up in the char costume.
Oh, yeah?
You know, when I've done some research and I've only be like, okay, char cosplay, let's Google it. Okay, not a lot of work here, not a lot of options here. Okay, this person bought it, this person bought it, this person bought it, this person bought it, this person bought it but modified it
Hey.
from Chinese freaking bullshit freaking companies. On YouTube, I found this Australian lady who made it half decent. It was like almost the most accurate one, right? Almost.
Okay.
And then I saw a couple years back there was like this Japanese, like I forgot like what kind of items they normally sell, but they had like a chargeable like suit and all that stuff for like 6,000 like US dollars.
Okay.
I forgot what it was. It was like something outrageous in yen, but
Yeah.
And even that I had problems with. I was just like, oh my god. It's like, why is it $6,000?
They put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay like $300 for it.
Ouch.
This is like, you know what I mean? I'd pay $300 for dress blues and all their fixings, but I want it to at least look like half as good as that. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm kind of treating it like.
There's me. You're right there.
Fart. Did you fart or burp?
I burped. I thought the audio. I thought it was below the threshold of the audio filter.
No, we heard it. We heard it. It was some grotesque ASMR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on ASMR.
Please don't.
I won't. I'm just not in the mood. Don't worry. I promise.
Please don't.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what that means anymore.
Like when I do this, like I go like, let's pretend you're in a salon.
It's something audible, something. I don't know.
It means auditory, sensory, something meridian response. I don't know. It's like basically like it's for two types of people: people who genuinely enjoy it, and people who use it as a form of softcore, stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying without saying it, as I'm not sure exactly what it means to people anymore.
Oh, I thought that was the only thing it was for. Huh.
Oh no, it's for both. I got a coworker
People actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I got a coworker
in a non-sexual way.
Unironically,
learned something new today. Thank you, Johnny.
I don't know how common it is.
Yeah, I think there's something to the weird auditory sensations because it does do weird things. It's trying to do the
kind of does weird things.
Good.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but not too many people are scientific about it.
Note to self in private time.
Yeah.
That's true too. That's also a good sign. Like if someone's got the ear microphone, like the horse lady, that's somewhat scientific. I mean, the spacing of the microphone, it's the same spacing as the human ear, so it actually is supposed to like allow that microphone to deliver the same perception as if your head was sitting right in front of that person. Which doesn't make it seem any more scientific now that I think about it.
No, but
yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, in many ways it's weird, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
I'm not here to shame.
No. I mean, I am, but
okay.
I don't have to shame anyone.
When I mean shame, I just mean make fun of, so I can laugh at you.
Why would I shame anyone? They should already be ashamed of themselves.
I came here to laugh at you.
Well, shame is kind of interesting.
I love that part where freaking Char just says that to freaking Amuro.
What does he say?
Why are you here? I came here to laugh at you. I'm just like, oh shit, I seen that meme.
Way to go, Char.
It's like that's Lieutenant Quattro. I don't care what he calls himself. That's Char.
Char.
What are you doing here? I came here to laugh at you. Yeah, Zeta Gundam is like a good freaking sequel series.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't always get the best sequel series in these things, but
it's true.
I will say that this, they did it right back then.
I mean, it was also early on. They had a lot invested.
Yeah, and they have a couple things like they're all grown up now, stuff like that. But they don't hash too much about it. You know what I mean? Like Hayato, they get Hayato in here, and he's like running things.
Yo, he's a businessman.
Cool. Yeah.
And he's a resistance financier.
Yep. And then obviously Captain Bright pops in
You know,
after he gets his kicked out of him by the Titans' commands.
Hmm.
oh, the Titans.
For once, he gets the bright slap.
he gets freaking just beaten
get-
up. He gets jumped. And he can't do a thing about it because he doesn't outrank them.
Oh.
Titan ranks are more than normal Federation forces ranks.
Which is
But-
why they
It's like,
defected
that's not,
and turned into their own thing.
yeah, that's actually not true in any military form. A Navy lieutenant and an Army captain are the same grade. Neither one outranks the other, unless one has a better billet, though. That's the other thing.
Mm.
If you're both a captain, but one's attached is leading the carrier group and the other one's leading the ship, the ship technically outranks the group.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you know that. Why am I telling you?
yeah,
I think he's telling us.
yeah.
Womp,
the captain of the boat
womp.
is
I didn't know that until I read Forever War by Joe Haldeman.
so yeah. The CAG is under the skipper, the ship skipper, and I'm just saying that's how it's on an aircraft carrier because that's the only ship I was on. So
Well, mobile suit assault carriers are aircraft carriers.
yep, that's right. That's right. Except for us we only launch jets. I wish we would launch freaking mechs. That'd be awesome.
That would be
You
pretty
launched
cool.
core fighters, and you launched. Did you ever launch? Did you ever go on a ship that had F-14 Tomcats?
No. Those got phased out like when I was in high school. Just started phasing them out like when I just entered high school. So
So because you were too lazy to join the Navy in junior high school, you didn't get to be on a ship that launched jets
Yes,
that looked like the Valkyrie.
that's right. When I was 13, they didn't allow me go in the Navy because I was too lazy.
You should have lied about your age.
I
Like,
mean,
like World War One.
how many people did that and survived? Wait, that's
Well,
probably correct.
actually, I was
Okay,
thinking
in
about
World
that
War
today.
One/World War II, records keeping was shit. When I was born, records were kept by computer, so that was not happening.
That's a fair point. You got me there.
I can't lie about my age when it's on my
harder to
computer.
dodge the draft, if you will.
Yeah, that too.
That's why everyone's starting to get fat and lazy.
Yep.
It's like you're getting drafted. What? I already served. Also, I'm too old. Well, everyone else is out of shape, so sorry, kid. I mean, sir, old man. Whatever. I heard that. I was like, we can't get it. We can't enact a freaking draft because freaking all the freaking people who are freaking like of that age, like a good chunk of them are out of shape. Like, I mean, I suppose they would like push him in freaking fat camp for a while.
Yep.
But if you don't want to freaking like join the military, you just be like, okay, I'll just fail at fat camp, and they won't sign me up to die at war. Yay!
Maybe they can get menial work, like I don't know, work at the recruitment office or some crap. Well, not that it's menial. I'm sure that's honorable work in its own right. But
If I couldn't lose weight to get laid, what makes you think I'm going to lose weight to join your army? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Fair point.
It's like I have an anti recruiting office right here. It's like we're doing great, everyone. The numbers are down.
The numbers are down.
The numbers are down. Oh, 1 second. I got Xi Jinping on the line. Hello, sir. Yes, I know. Oh man. Oh, that's okay. America will be better once we get some testosterone in the freaking culture again. You know what I mean? Some high octane freaking some muscle. American
Huevos
muscle.
must be dropped.
Yes, the huevos must be dropped. We need a second coming of freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, but like an American Arnold Schwarzenegger. We
Why
need a
does he have to be
bodybuilder.
American?
We actually need a bodybuilder who can actually act. So someone who's better than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
A slashy.
Yeah.
You said actor and then model, and not the other way around.
What's that?
Oh, when Fabio gets the Slashy Award in
Oh yeah.
Zoolander. You said actor slash model and not the other way around, and I'm honored.
Oh yes. That's hilarious.
I once got a video of Fabio. I don't know if it's still up. I don't think I couldn't find it, but Best Buy Geek Squad, they opened up a new repair center, and so they, for whatever reason, did a bunch of fanfare. They had helicopters drop Geek Squad or fake Geek Squad guys from a helicopter, like, with the rope or whatever. Then Fabio gives a speech, and he's like at the time Best Buy was trying to push like Wi-Fi, because they were trying to sell this $160 installation service to install Wi-Fi in your house. So Fabio gets on the podium, he goes, "Before going wireless, I was confined to my office, plugged into a wall. But now, thanks to the Geek Squad," and so on and so forth.
Yep.
But
yeah.
the confined to the wall part amused me.
The Geek Squad. Yeah. I think they still have the Geek Squad at freaking.
Yeah. They still do. My friend's a supervisor. It's like they moved to a tech support model, meaning like you basically pay like monthly or annually.
Yeah.
And it's kind of smart to some extent, except that some people, problem is that like the salespeople are motivated to sell the plans, and obviously they'll try to convince you to buy the 3-year plan because it's like, oh, you got a better value. It's true, but it's like, you just imagine like it gets to a point where like you're better off, to some extent, unless you really don't know what you're doing. It's like if you can't figure it out, they're probably going to tell you that they need to do a system restore, like wipe out your data, back up your data and wipe it out. So at that point, it's like, a lot of people, they want to preserve their settings and stuff. Mm-hmm.
I know of some people who have had that happen. It's like, yeah, we could fix it. What happened to all my stuff? Oh, we wiped it. Well, you didn't tell me. Oh, you were supposed to have it all taken care of before you showed up. I thought you knew that.
Yeah, the customer, the employee is supposed to absolutely communicate to the customer the implications and the necessity, and then, why they don't, sometimes they're afraid of, I don't know, but yeah, absolutely, it's not the customer. I mean, sure, the customer's back up. Well, actually, the customer does sign something that says they backed up their data, but it is not good customer service to like just have someone blindly sign something and then be like, that you signed this, F you, what I mean? It's like, no, it's like, that's not gonna make a return customer of them.
Well, that's the thing.
You're gonna have a begrudgingly final payment and a subscription service canceled.
Exactly.
And then everybody's gonna hear that this store they just ruin your stuff.
Yep. And that is why DJ Ronnie used to come through with the magical data recovery. But ideally you do the job correctly and you don't have to do that.
Yep.
Oh, magical data recovery.
It's not really magical. It's like at the time it was an app. I mean, these days I use it on Linux, but at the time there was a Windows app that, I mean, there still is. There's a few of them now. There's a couple that aren't even like expensive. Like you don't even have to buy them now. But there was an app that I had a bootleg of at the time. And the way it works was back in the old MS-DOS days, if you delete a file, it's still technically on the hard drive. It's just that the sector it resides in, or the sectors, because it usually is more than one, like, a small sector, is marked for deletion, which means that next time you record data, it is liable to be overwriting that particular group of sectors.
Right. The undelete option for things that are still on file.
That is absolutely right, and that's exactly what the undelete command was intended for, or how what the basis of what made it work. And then on modern Windows, even if you empty the recycling bin, you can use a data recovery tool that in effect does the same thing or something very similar.
Oh, I thought you could bleach your emails. Oh well.
Well, you got to get the bottle for that one. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's true. You need the first lady special. That's right.
I want to put it. I don't have a server for my bathroom, but I do have a vintage IBM PC in my bathroom. One of the bathrooms, not the main bathroom, not like the main one, the basement bathroom. But yeah, there's like
I've got a
compact,
PC in my bathroom.
There's a compact, and it's like an IBM PC AT model 77, which is like a mid 90s computer.
Oh, we had compact back in the day with OS2 and some other stuff on it.
Ooh, sexy! Oh my god, I'm envious. You see, this is what you must have had smart family or some shit because like only smart people use OS2.
Yeah. Yeah. How's it looking? It's looking pretty good. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, not too shabby. Oh yeah, look at that. It does have the little logo. It looks like Triforce, but more.
Yeah, so it's the wrong color. I was just like, oh shoot. I tried to get this color, but I got this color instead. And I was like, oh, this color is a little more yellow. Actually, I kind of like this color a little more. And I'm like, oh wait. And I just kept on stitching. And I was like, it almost looks to the pattern I want, but I kind of want to update it a little more too, which means I'll do a little more work, but that's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, the con that I want to do is in May anyway, so I have time.
Okay,
that's fine. It's like when it starts to get less like cold, it's bitter cold, man. It was raining last night, and then it turned into slush snow, and then it was icy this morning. Yeah. Oh boy.
See, we started off a little bit warmer and humider than I thought. It was just kind of like muggy, but it wasn't too cold yet. And then throughout the day, no, we're not as cold as you, but that cold wind just kind of blew through, and the chill factor went up pretty high.
Like it wasn't terrible. Like it was like, well, last night when I was closing, I was outside, and like one of the waitresses went outside too, and we're heading back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's probably like 34 right now. And she looks at her phone. She's like, it says it's 35. I was like, oh, I was almost right.
Not too shabby.
And I was just like, yeah, I don't really need to. All I need is like, and I was just in like my chef jacket, so it's like the same stuff I wear in the summertime at work. I was wearing outside, and I was like, yeah, it's not really bad unless it gets in the 20s. Then I need something to wear. Yeah, that's just it. And the cold doesn't really bother me too much unless the ice starts to freeze, like straight up. Which we're not that cold yet, but we'll get cold by January at least. I think last December was warmer. I think this year's been cold.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, DJ Ronnie, did you see Awesome One was saying about Steam OS? I'm not sure if it's fully functional yet, but here it's coming soon.
I thought there was already a Steam OS, but I did hear like murmurs of more movement in that area, so I would certainly look into that because I do like. I thought doesn't the Steam Deck have some kind of form of Steam OS? I guess they're porting it to PC. Well, all I would say is
I don't know.
Well, all I'll say is that the extent of what I know at the present is that I own a Steam Deck, and the OS it has on it is like a Linux-based OS, and it looks like the Steam launcher when you normally turn it on, but then it's got a desktop mode, and it's I think it's an Arch-based Linux distro, but it's a Linux desktop environment, and hypothetically, like if my computer blew up and I was desperate and my laptop wasn't available, like I could like plug in a monitor and the keyboard, and this would actually do stuff. It's like pretty cool. But the main thing about the Steam OS that is really cool, at least the one on the deck that's really cool, is they have this thing called Proton, and essentially it's like a emulation layer or a feature that like makes it so that games that would otherwise only work on Windows become functional, almost like either way, it makes games that work on Windows work on Linux, and it's like they've been actively developing it, and for like the money that they make in membership fees or whatever. Whenever someone lists the game, I think there's like a 30% cut that Steam gets. It's like they're putting that money to good like use, in my opinion. And like this is gonna like be great because as people like get more and more interested in moving away from Windows, a Steam Linux variant could very well be the thing that takes the desktop users away, because the thing that stops people like me from moving away from Windows is like I could virtualize Photoshop. I could put Photoshop in a virtual machine. I could do things, but a lot of games it's just like you gotta do an uphill battle. But Steam OS seems to like alleviate a lot of the effort associated with getting that stuff working. So yeah, it gives me hope for desktop Linux and normies embracing it. And also, someone's right. What with Windows 11 being very dysfunctional, I think it's because AI is in everything, and that's part of it. But Windows 11 is inherently dysfunctional. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't give two shits about doing other things correctly, or putting effort into other things. Like they're gonna just sell to AI to be like, oh, we got Copilot. You could do this Copilot things. Like, well, I could open up a web browser, whatever. But like,
the king doesn't care what the peasants cry about.
Yeah, exactly. And the beauty of it is that, well, the peasants have options, and those options are becoming accessible more and more each day. And no, truly, like I see it now. Like I seen it 2 years ago. Like it was coming clear. Because I remember when I worked at Best Buy, like 5 years ago, one of the Apple reps who used to be he's a Microsoft rep at the time. Yeah, he jumped ship, and he's like, oh man, yeah, Linux is dumb, man. That's the thing. I remember in high school, everyone installed it on the computer for a week, and then it was like, don't, and then no more. And it's like, buddy, Linux isn't everything, but I mean, to each their own. You don't have to use Linux.
Linux is a good operating system. It's always been decent.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely flexible. Like in the thing that like when I first learned about Linux, that I learned the first thing was like, you're not stuck with one desktop environment. So Windows, it's like every time a new version of Windows comes up, you're stuck with that desktop environment. But with Linux, hypothetically, if you really, really liked what you were using before and the new version had a different, interface, there's a good chance, especially on the Linux distro I'm using, that you can install the interface that you prefer. And, it's just stuff like that. Just like, it's like, I'm just glad that normies are catching on.
I had friends who were like, which interface do I want? Do I want Windows from the 95 or 97?
Well, that's the cool thing about Linux is that like there are, I don't know how many there are, but like
97 Windows, yes, definitely.
There are desktop environments that will resemble Windows 3.1. I saw like recently, someone told me about a Commodore 64 like new PC that looks like a Commodore 64, but it's got modern hardware, and essentially it emulates all of the old stuff, but it also has the old user interface for doing modern things. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. But speaking of Windows 97, of course we know it didn't exist, but I figured out over the years I'd hear people say Windows 97. I'd be like, I even had a kid who would argue with me saying, no, my cousin has Windows 97. I seen it on his screen. Like, either you're making shit up or you don't. But then I realized a lot of people were like taking Word 97 and mixing it up with Windows 97, because I remember at Best Buy, a customer would say, does this computer have Windows? Of course it has Windows. And then like later I realized, oh, no, you mean Word. You want Office. It's like, you got to buy that, bucko, or do you want the open Office, or you want real Microsoft Office? And people can choose it to pay for the one or to get the free download and have us install it. But yeah, like a lot of customers would call Office Windows. So over time, I had to like learn to like ask and not assume. Ask not, assume not what your customer can do. Ask what you can do for it.
Customer.
Not it too. What if the it comes in and they want something? Like just because they're from the swamp.
Yeah, my brother's always been a big techie guy, and I remember back in high school he uploaded Ubuntu in our computer.
Mm-hmm.
We were running Linux for quite a while. It was nice.
That was another thing. Was at one point, like Windows XP was. The state of affairs was such that if you looked at your computer the wrong way, you get pop-ups, malware, viruses. Like, I'm exaggerating only a little bit, but I'm not exaggerating a whole lot.
Well, that's because he was looking at it the wrong way.
What I was looking,
what the monitor was showing, we won't talk about. But
what is it true? Like what you click on before looking at it, but I mean, like seriously, if you had Kazaa on your computer and you didn't know any better, you might not know why you're getting like these random pop-ups when you're not even on the web. Like you don't even have the web browser open, and things are popping up on your screen, and it's just like you kind of just roll with it until you realize, oh wait, no, I can do something about this. But is that a fly? How's that fly alive? Okay, anyway, I mean, it's almost winter. It's New York. Okay, anyway. Like you guys have summer still, right? I mean, not you, Snacks. Punk, you guys, is it still
I'm a
summer
little
over
colder
there?
than you, buddy.
It's not quite summer. I'd say we've actually hit fall finally.
Oh, you finally hit fall. Okay, yeah. I remember when I visited, it was fall for more or less kind of like fall over here, hit or miss. But over
Yeah,
there,
we were
man,
still-
yeah.
We were in full bloom when we were like foliage was like straight up in like its peak when I was over in San Antonio.
Yep.
It's okay. I went on a hike as when we came back and it was nice. It was beautiful little hike. Yep, that was fun.
Yep.
But yeah, San Antonio was hot as shit.
I missed
I
the
noticed
river
because-
walk.
Yeah, the time we all three of us saw the Alamo. My goodness, I thought poor Paul, I thought you were gonna die. Yeah, I don't think I drank enough water, and I should have brought a hat.
Not the best planning, but we did okay. We
had a fine time. We moved around and we ate inside, which was probably the better bet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to the freaking CVS or something like that just to get
Yep.
something to drink because I was gonna I was a little on the dehydrated side. Oof.
And that is when the employee told us that you're allowed to drink beers on the Riverwalk. Although I did not take advantage of that too much. However, there was that afternoon when Disney Sheepherder and I went back early to drink beers, and then I had to ask Sugar Waddle to remind me not to drink any more beer for at least an hour.
That's
or for
hilarious.
about an hour. Yeah,
was
and she actually
hilarious.
did it. She actually did it.
Yeah.
Disney Sheepherder's like, you want a beer for the boat ride? And it's like, I'm like, yeah, I would love a beer for the boat ride. And then Miss Waddle was like, you said to me. I'm like, I did say it to you.
You did say 1 hour. You're like, you're right. No beer. It's like, you sure? Yeah.
Like, Is that a pretty good idea when I'm too dehydrated or like, you know,
the Sugar Water was an awesome person.
indeed.
She is.
That was funny though. That was funny. That
It
was a
was
nice
fun.
little boat ride though. It was nice.
None of us peed on the Alamo. We might have peed near the Alamo, but no.
Are we allowed to do that? Is that a thing? Is that like a rite of passage?
No.
Like, should I have done that?
No, I
No,
feel
I'm
like
kidding. I
you'll
wouldn't,
get in
I wouldn't pee
trouble
on a
for it.
church.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pee on a church anyway. As I understand, like once I learned it was a mission, like yeah, I mean, like even like if you didn't tell me it was a mission, I might not. It's a place where a lot of people died, so yeah, I wouldn't do that.
A lot of people are like it's actually underwhelming. I was all like, what did you expect it was?
Yeah,
You
did
think
you
it's
expect
like
the
some
Empire State Building?
grand cathedral or something like that? No, it's a little church.
It's a
in the
little
freaking-
mission that
Yeah.
they hunkered down in, and some lives were saved and some lives were lost. And
Underwhelming. It was overwhelming. Like I thought it was just gonna be a facade of a building. I didn't know there's a back. Like I didn't know there's a whole building. I just thought that was the front cut out.
It's like if the manger that Jesus was born in was still around. You go to Jerusalem, you see it, and you're like, "Oh, this is kind of underwhelming." You're like, yes, they were poor. They were, you
no,
know.
this is most likely
What
the
did you
sale
expect?
he was in. There's just a bunch of smelly animals here. I don't get it. Did you read?
Jesus was not born in a castle. Yes.
But he's the king.
Awesome one. Says he saw the Pee Wee movie and therefore he's seen the Alamo. As long as you didn't see Pee Wee in the movie theater, anyway.
He's passed away now. I think, right?
Yeah,
Is he one of the?
Yeah, he
people
did.
who,
Mr. Rubens did pass away recently.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. A lot of the greats from that time, man. Oof.
I mean, age gets you. Oh,
Yeah.
we got some snow raids. We got
Oh, snow raids, huh?
Ladonis
Oh,
Dragon Storm, Big Dave K.
Big
Okay.
Day K.
Hard to think
Yeah.
solid.
Terry Rose. We got Awesome One. Awesome One's been here. Whatever.
Terrors.
We got what? Shit Farmer.
Yep. The Poop Smith himself.
Indeed.
Yeah, Lisa's here.
Hey, Lisa.
The gang's here.
Seacrest. Yeah.
Indubitably.
All here.
Good evening. Hello, Lisa Seacrest. Thanks for dropping in. It's good to see you. I'm currently working on a top secret project. If you recognize who I'm painting or drawing, do not tell them it's a surprise.
You should totally tell him and warn him.
Well, look, Makani's saying is never stop drawing, and the point of this art project is to see if he changes that motto or at least makes an exception for me. Never stop drawing unless you're DJ Ronnie G.
That's perfect. You did the perfect setup, and that was great. That was great.
Oh, we got a Kathy in the house. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy in the house. Oh, Snowdove's back finally. Jackwagon. No, it's just seriously. Yeah, it's been a good couple of months. I'm not gonna lie.
When would you lie?
Yeah, wouldn't want me to lie.
No, there's no reason to lie.
I will say I am actually surprised how like much embroidery I've been getting going. I spent about 2 hours, so this is actually quite understandable. Like I started like in the hour and 34-minute mark, so I've been doing this for like half paying attention.
Fair enough.
Takes a while. Embroidering is very, very time consuming. But I am getting better at it. It's still gonna take a long time to freaking fill all this in. And I'm gonna hit it with some leather filler, and I'm gonna hit it with some leather paint, or not paint. No, not paint. I'm gonna hit it with some airbrushing paint.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that to all the the little embroidery little thingies, like the collar device, this like all the little freaking marks on the collar, even the epaulets. Which I'm happy that the epaulets are decent size, so I can actually attach the front part of the cape to the back part of the cape, and kind of make it easy to stretch in, so I can poke my head through. Now I noticed that Gundam Origins, they changed it. They made like a little slit in like the front end right here, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't like. I kind of like they make it too clean, and if you make that in real life, it doesn't look as clean, and it's not gonna like pan out just as neat. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of like stick with the original design.
Gotcha.
Of just like nothing, nothing there, because it just looks better. That's just the way I'm planning to do it. Yeah. So like when you make an outfit, you have to like figure out, it's like, how am I gonna put this on? Do I need help? How can I put this on without help?
Yeah.
Especially when it's a giant freaking robot. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit of work to be self-sufficient.
I missed that outfit, like that freaking the mech suit I had, but it took up a lot of room, and I never really wore it to any like events, because like I would have to find someone to like follow me around all the time.
Yeah, at a con you might be able to get a handler, but there's certain places where it makes sense, and certain places where it just
it's like, it's like, do I have to pay for their ticket too? It's like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Cheapskate. I mean, come on.
Cheapskate. Oh, Honestly, it's the price of the last con. My goodness.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that disappointing.
Yeah, that was a disappointing con. It was not worth the money. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Your con sucked.
Yeah. No, I mean the con that we thought we were going to go initially might.
That looked better, and that con probably had a lot of freaking community panels, which I like community panels. A lot of people are like, they're not celebrity panels. Who cares about that? I was like, I do actually. Those
I like
those are the better
panels.
ones to go to. I don't care like what freaking some random celebrities is like. So how was it working? Like doing this popular show, and I was like, oh well, it's never blah 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 blah. I'm like, so it's like, please stop. Yeah, no, I only made like $40,000 an episode. It was terrible. Like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's so hard.
That's so hard. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know. DJ Ryan G knows all about that.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that right, DJ?
What? What? Wait, what? Wait, why is my VTuber not wrong screen? What did you say? I was in the restroom.
We were talking about how awesome you are.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I think Awesome One is an awesome one himself, but I appreciate being the awesomest second, I guess.
I feel like that's a bit on the nose there.
Yeah, something on the nose.
Oh, I do have a nose.
Just bump it.
Yeah, you do. I do have a nose. Yeah, you do. I have a nose.
I have two thumbs.
I have a nose that smells. I mean, no, it doesn't smell. It does the action of smelling.
Oh, I mean, I meant like I have a substantial nose. Maybe not substantial. Like it's pointy, it's narrow. It's it's a nose. It's a schnoz. It's probably the reason why people think I'm from a different group.
No, nobody would think that. Not from someone from New York. No.
It's true. There's not a lot of people with distinct noses in New York.
There's even a distinct nose community.
Yes.
Oh yeah. They live in Brooklyn. There's two groups in Brooklyn who have distinct noses. They often get mixed up with one another.
The Jews and the aliens.
This is accurate.
Yes. Whew. Oh. I'm gonna have to tape myself though. Get all my measurements.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make it right.
Yeah, I gotta make it right. You buy books. You buy books on how to do patterning.
Oh, are you asking us or telling us a story? I don't have any pattern books.
I have one right here.
Okay.
Speaking of patterning, can you let's say when you were doing Gator's helmet, would it have been possible to take an existing pattern for a larger creature and then maybe scale it down and then print it out and then cut it out?
I don't think I have the patterns for his helmet.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of YOLO'd it. I got you.
Kinda.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I mean, I did make a pattern, but I didn't keep the pattern. That's the problem because it was going to be a one-off.
Well, it was.
Yes, I did YOLO it a little bit of it, but I still need to make the two sides symmetrical, so or somewhat symmetrical. Yeah, I think his helmet turned out okay. It was serviceable at least.
There you go.
I don't know. What'd you think, Humquaddle? You look pretty Rebel Pilot-y.
Yeah, it was. I think it worked out pretty good. It's convincing.
There we go. Oh, goodness. Whew. Not gonna lie, everything is a little sore today. I woke up early yesterday. It was a nice day, and I was just like, I woke up early. I don't have to be in work for another 4 hours. Let me go to the gym. And then I went, and then I lifted so hard, so heavy.
Oh yeah.
And now today I feel like it's like parts of my body that I know I didn't work out is sore. I was like, why is this sore? I didn't do any of that. Oh, it was chest and shoulders, so and a little bit of triceps. I was just like, why is my biceps hurt now too?
They'll do it.
No. It's okay. Yeah. I did okay at the lifting. I wanted to go a little heavier, but I was just like, I put on 250, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go down to 225. I think I'll just bench that for a couple reps more. Yeah, the whole workout thing is doing good. That's one of the things I've been taking serious. Been meaning to take serious for many years. And then you just half-ass it, and then you end up like DJ Ronnie G.
Well, I mean, Awesome One says that you were just trying to find the girls who were filming you the whole time. That's why you're sore.
That too. My goodness. A lot of neck ring. It's like, who's filming me? Who's filming me? I'm not a gym creep. I swear. Just have a lazy eye. That's why I'm in the gym. Try to get it on lazy. There we go. I think DJ Raji is at the bathroom.
He might be. You know,
I got lost.
Would you fall in it?
I'm currently at the Riverwalk. I'm finding a scooter. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh shit! This electric scooter's a death trap.
Was actual conversation back when we were in San Antonio. As he was like 2.5 hours later. They're like, stop where you are. We know where you are. We'll come get you. You don't come get us. That's funny. Yeah. All right, so Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite outfit in the whole Gundam series?
Outfit.
Yeah, so if you were to dress as a character in Gundam, like any of the Gundams, we're talking about like Universal Sentry, like Wing, like G Gundam, IBO, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Like, which character would you dress up as?
Oh, okay. Like cosplay, which Gundam I would cosplay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to. The question has evolved.
Well, we're going character, so it's like any pilot or whatnot. That was another thing I said before you were here is like, the Gundam fans, they always dress up as the mechs. They never dress up as the people. Like give the option to all the fans of Gundam, and they always like, it's like, do you want to dress up as the character or the mech? They always say the mech. 9 times out of 10. Hell, 80 times out of 79. All right.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. I have to really think about that.
It's like, who's got a cool outfit?
I mean, I'm always in it for the mecha, man. I ain't here for the people.
I know.
I mean, there's something about being Ramba Ral is just Ramba Ral, though.
Yeah, Rumbarel's pretty cool. Essentially, he wears the same thing as Char, except for without the helmet, and he wears blue.
Right. And the blues are not a bad look.
Yeah, I kind of like the blue.
It's very unique.
Well, he's a goof pilot, so goof pilots wear blue, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, it may not be 3 times faster, but at least it's twice as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful.
Should have gave him a rig dom, though. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they at least they serviced the knees on those Zaku's.
Well, they have more technicians that know how to do it. You know what I mean?
I just thought it was funny because, like, there was a little disappointment when the big uncle came in, the hover plane to drop off the mobile suits, and it's like it's a little disappointing. He's like, "Where's the DOMs I ordered?" It's like, "Oh, we got these Zaku's, but we just put new knees in them."
Yep. And that's called logistics and priority sorting. Unfortunately, the ship that ended up freaking winning the war, taking it out was not a big priority.
Yep. A lot of misfortune for anybody who had to deal with that ship.
Oh yeah.
Except Shaw, he got out unscathed.
Oh yeah, he was fine. He just jetpack rocketed freaking Cassilia and got the hell out of Dodge, or Abaku.
That was traitorous, but it was also pretty gangster.
Yeah.
I mean,
After she finally trusted him.
like he took out the ship. But did he take out the ship? No, he caused decompression, and once the ship lost control, I guess it was susceptible to attack.
I guess so. Well, he took a freaking bazooka to the cockpit of the.
That's what it was, the bazooka.
bridge.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Castilia used the pistol on her brother.
Yep.
Shaw used the bazooka on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that freaking not pistol. It was her sidearm. It was her blaster. Kind of like it's like a long-barreled. Are you echoing? You're echoing, DJ.
I'm echoing? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me lower my volume. I'm sorry. I walked away from my desk and I put the speakers on. They're off now.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, she it's like a side weapon. It's like.
Is it a sidearm that's shaped like a pistol called a pistol? I understand it's a beam.
It's shaped kind of like a long-barreled pistol. It's like as long as a short-barreled rifle. You know what I mean?
Okay, I didn't realize there was. I see. I got you.
You see it?
No, it is a distinction. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same one that Char wears on his uniform all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that one too. I have to make that freaking that item to complete the ensemble. But yeah. I will say it looks good when you outline it. Freaking the thing.
Yeah. What's the wooden hoop for?
To hold it taut. Otherwise, it'll flip and it'll flap, and so the wooden hoop is literally to keep it straight and taut. So otherwise you have to hold it like this, and then try to pull your finger and then stab your hand through your hand, which no. This thing makes it a lot easier. Just makes it easier to do this. So you can hold it flat and kind of just stretch it out flat, and so you can actually see what you're stitching, and you can kind of paint on a flat surface instead of just a wrinkly fabric.
That makes sense.
When I say paint, I mean like you're literally painting. The only difference is you're not using paint. You're using like this threaded floss, this colored fabric string.
Oh my goodness! I didn't switch my screen.
Oh yeah, we've just been seeing that thing the whole time. There we go. Shoo. All right.
I wish David Glenn had a jetpack too.
Yeah. So DJ, did you see the latest Gundam thing?
Is that the Netflix one? Oh no, I saw it on MechPit, the one on MechPit yesterday.
Yeah. It's been on. It was on Gundam Info and all that stuff.
Mm.
It's the new series.
Yeah, that was the full extent. I mean, I'm only giving it a chance. I thought the Space Colony is pretty, and the fact it's a Hideaki Anno thing, it's like that's got my it has my interest peaked.
Definitely.
I will say the art style is interesting. I'm not sure if I like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it, but I have
I like it for
expectations.
Gundam at least. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Right.
mind it. Actually, I'm okay with the art style as an anime in general. As a Gundam series,
Yeah, I personally like the realism of Gundam feeling. Although you could say that the Build Fighters and the Witch from Mercury tried to be a little bit more realistic, but there's somewhere between sci-fi and mecha, but not just industrial.
yeah,
Sort of I like how Universal Century has a few different variations of mobile workers that get turned into things.
Yeah. I liked Witch from Mercury episode 0 was amazing. I love that bit.
Yes.
Episode 0 was great, banger.
Uh-huh.
It was wibbly wobbly all the way down across the board. There was good episodes. There were some weird, like angsty, like romance episodes.
Yeah.
And there was some hard, gritty, freaking war episodes, and then just back into the angsty, like oh, I don't know, my feelings are episode again. It's just like,
But I'm supposed to be important, and you told me what's a bunch of dream, high school drama.
yeah. I will say, Mama Charclone is the best though.
Mama Charclone is good.
I did like Mama Charclone. I was like, oh my goodness, I love this woman. She is a good character.
But like,
she's methodical. She is out for revenge.
and I need to finish it up because she didn't really show up until the last third of the show. But the first half to first 2 quarters is just kind of like stuff's happening. It's interesting, but then, okay, is that a clone? Those are kids. What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what does being a Gundam do to activate the body? Just why is Gundam destroying people? Why does this, whatever this machine is, how come it's destroying people just by existing? That seems like
she's not a new type. She is just has a twin connection with all her. We'll just say twins.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which as
how many levels were there?
I don't know.
Like 26 or something.
Something like that, but I was like, yeah, that's some crazy evil doctor freaking bullshit that we get every once in a while in a Gundam show.
Yeah.
Which the freaking, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but Psycho Zaku's let's just say they have like a special mode that ends up really bad for the pilot. Oh boy.
Also, good night, David Glenn.
Good night, David Glenn. Thanks for being the Omni wrench.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Good night, Dave.
And also, Papa Cotton, I saw you earlier here. I don't know how much mischief Snacks let you have, but you seem to be behaving so far.
Who, Papa Cotton?
Yeah, he came in here a little while ago and said, "Oh, 11 people, what kind of something about what kind of mischief can I get into?" Oh yeah, can I abuse my power now?
Oh crap! I forgot. Speaking of mischief, I forgot to message Loki. I want to know if I wanted to give him just an idea. If he has it, I'm sure he solved his issue by now.
So
but
what happened was, and I was keeping tabs because his shows some people before him, and then Follow the Bradley's fun when Culture uses EV Mux, so it didn't bother him. But by the time they were testing some stuff, by the time that Park Place and such went live, they were okay. But what it seemed to be, there was some issue with StreamYards connecting to YouTube. Well, StreamYards, because it wasn't like it wasn't going live, or the sound wasn't coming through on Rumble or anything else. And
yep.
yeah, so
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought someone said it worked on Rumble. I misunderstood. So if the sound wasn't working on both platforms, yeah, it's not a YouTube issue.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't pay for streamers anymore.
Yeah,
they doubled the price, and
their infrastructure and
it is shoddy as hell.
Yeah,
I just renewed VStream, and I pay probably more than I need to pay for it, but it allows me to do 1080p at 60 frames a second. So the one thing I might do differently, I see other people do this. They'll stream directly through OBS, and then they'll have their participants, their friends, come into Discord or something else like that, and they'll just share the window. And I could even do that with like Restream or StreamYard. I could still, do that. I could still use what I already use, but it would just be a little different. But the benefit is that even though I pay for Restream, when I'm streaming through the browser, it has an upper limit to how high resolution. Like you can't do 1080p at 60 frames a second. You can do 720p at 30 or 60, or you can do 1080p at 30 frames a second. But when I'm playing a game, the game can run at 60 FPS. So of course I want to, showcase that.
Yeah, is Restream good?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's been reliable, but I think the premium plan, some might find it pricey. I believe they do offer a monthly option for people who don't want to pay for the whole year in advance. But
what was Ironcaster starting to use again? Oh, hey, Lucia Kitten. Did I say that right?
Lucia Kitten.
Is it Lucia? Lucia? I know we were debating it on Saturday during the Cotton Council.
There we go. Starting to look good.
Yeah.
Gotta take a break from the sketching.
It's gonna look really good with on a nice black shiny cape. It was hard picking out the fabrics too, but somehow did it.
You mean a black fabric is hard to figure out?
You'd be surprised until you get. You think it's real simple until you get to the freaking the fabric store and you're like, oh, okay.
No, I get it, because you want a brown, black, a blue, black, a gray, black, a what?
How shiny is it? How matte is it?
Oh yeah, I know.
It's like oh, okay, this isn't like cut and dry. This is
Look, I walked back by the hobbies or the fabric section every time I go to the back to look at the stuff in Hobby Lobby, man.
Yeah. The ladies back there are nice. They're like, oh, how much? Oh, what you making? What you making out of these? I'm like, oh, I these things for puppets.
I'm going to be a shower clone. That's adorable.
I'm going to be a shower clone. Yes, I am going to be shower clone. I think I got this, the fabrics at Joann's, though.
I'm sure they're nice, too.
Oh, yeah, they're nice, too. They know my name as well.
It's Mr. Snacks coming in. Hey,
Mr. Snacks.
Mr. Snack Man.
You going to the gym after this? I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Walk off the snacks.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it was yesterday. I went to have breakfast at the breakfast place, and then I went to the gym. I don't always wake up early enough for breakfast, which sometimes is disappointing because I love breakfast.
You do?
I do. I like breakfast.
This is the best meal of the day.
One of the best. It's
The
the
most
meal where you
important.
break your fast.
Mm-hmm. Then you go slow.
Yes, very slow. Some say you go at gator speed.
Well, that's confusing because he talks fast, but he doesn't get
Star Wars,
anywhere.
Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars.
Oh, that's right. Gator sometimes is getting nowhere quickly.
Star Wars into the Star Wars, into the Star Wars. La, la, la. Oh shoot! I haven't even watched that freaking new show.
So I watched the first 2 episodes and they were pretty good, but then they say the 3rd episode that's airing tonight might get into stuff that we'll see how it pans out.
Oh, are they gonna trans the Rodian? God damn it!
No, something about one of the kids has 2 mommies is the rumor.
They are gonna trans the Rodian. Damn it!
I don't know what that is. Direct reference to.
It's
It
a
involves-
reference to nothing. It's a reference to like all the like crazy like woke freaking like gender politics.
It
Just
involves
being
data.
fed into like our Star Wars.
I think it involves data transfers.
Okay.
Oh, I found my candy from the Alamo.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not on camera again. I forgot to do that. Yeah, Alamo candy. Oh God, it's transparent. Yeah.
Alamo candy.
Seems like
not-
it's non-existent.
It's sweet and it's got hotness in it.
Yeah, which flavor did you get?
They got other flavors. Well, I got the one with the the chili pepper in it. So, oh yeah, there were other flavors. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
because I think you were trying to decide, and like, okay, I'll go with this.
It's naturally naturally flavored with blood orange candy filled with chili, lime, and a touch of oceanic salt.
Oh, ocean.
So like if it tastes sweet, or it says sea salt, I'm just trolling, but it tastes sweet, and then like you get that like that hint of like red pepper, like chili pepper.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A red hot chili pepper.
And it's a little weird, but it's good.
Would you
The
put a
sea
stock
salt,
on it?
I think the sea salt. Not would I put a stock on it?
Never mind.
But I think the sea salt really brings out the sweetness of the sugariness.
Yeah, I can see that. The sometimes offsetting things draws out. It's like, okay, it's like a liquor or bourbon that's foolproof. People are like, oh, it's just the flavor so much stronger. It's like, well, the higher alcohol content usually offsets the flavor notes, and so because sometimes if it's balanced at that 45 or 42, whatever, or well, let's say 90-ish proof, but then balance 80 to 90 proof, but then all of a sudden you get up to 100
It's
proof
almost-
or 112
Yeah.
proof, and like you get the alcohol burn, but it'll draw out
It tastes like
certain notes.
ethanol. Oh my goodness.
Well, it is, but once you let that flash off, like you'll still, some notes will hit stronger just because the alcohol is offsetting the actual flavors of the whiskey, and so it's drawing out certain flavors more at the higher alcohol content versus a lower alcohol content.
Oh.
It's not like the mix of the bourbon changed. It's just
Yes, I know.
I know. I'm just saying that. Because I know there's some guys who are like, I only drink 100 proof or above. Okay, like it's the amount you're gonna drink of it.
Nothing
versus
wrong
how
with
much-
80 proof. It's
Yeah, I know.
strong and it's tasty. Trust me.
Yeah, I've learned some things from Drunk Waddle. Awesome
Yeah.
one. I don't drink as often as he has.
Oh, I get it. He's got to stay warm in Canada.
It's true.
Yeah.
A lot of Royal Crown.
Ah, so he does Royal Crown Cola mixed with Crown Royale.
And call it the Royal Orgy. Yep, that's right.
Did you make that up?
No, I'm just. Yeah, I just made it up just now. I have no idea.
Sounds a little suspect.
Sounds a little sus.
Yeah.
DJ Ronnie G, I presume.
I presume.
Correct as usual, King Friday. Yeah. I will say, we were talking about like watching YouTubes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right now, my feed is just like a whole bunch of like Taylor stuff, like shoemakers, like glovers and like gym stuff, like gym people, like guys who like into fitness, and then like our lovely like group of nerds and geek guys. And so
Nice.
like I kind of like how the algorithms like giving me this stuff. They're not giving me. They will give me a freaking Asmongold every once in a while, but not as much anymore. I was like, good.
Yeah, he's more like Asmon Silver, Asmon Copper, Asmon.
Asmon trash. I don't find him entertaining. Nothing against the guy, actually. Nothing against the guy. It's just.
Well, calling him trash is one thing, but yeah.
Even when he's being milquetoast, I think he's like, he's not like a bad guy or anything like that.
No,
he
he's
seems to
not.
be like reasonable enough, but
I've watched one or two of his videos. Big mistake, because that's all you get on the freaking feed for like 4 days.
Seriously.
And you're like, God damn it.
So I didn't really know much about Asmongold until the last year when he really popped up. But so there's that guy named Penguins that also has long hair that looks kind of dirty.
Oh yeah, I don't like him either.
Well,
there was like a video that was like, I actually go to the gym, and I was just like, no, you don't, dude. You're just skinny.
Well, okay, but the point I'm trying to make is it wasn't until like 6 months to a year ago that I just thought they were the same person. Just that sometimes he just didn't bathe very much, and that I thought
they almost are the same person. They're just a different like. Like fighting characters in the video game, they have like an alternate character. It's the same character, it's just different colors.
Yeah, they're enough alike, and I think there was a couple times when I watched a Nux Taku or whatever video on him talking and going and harassing Twitch streamers and bugging them or making fun of them, and I think they were both featured in those videos, and I didn't actually know or care or whatnot. So yeah, I was like, oh, they're just long-haired, dirty hippies, right? Okay,
they're pretty. Yeah, they're e-hippies. Yeah,
yeah.
Essentially, that's what they are.
They're kind of like hipsters, kind of not.
I feel like hipsters actually go out in the world. They actually touch grass.
True. Yeah, e-hipsters is right.
Yeah, e-hipsters, yeah.
I don't think hippie's quite right, but e-hipsters, I think.
My computer froze.
Oh no.
I'll be back when it comes back.
Let it go.
Can I hit the save button? Control S. All right, good. I saved Makini, I think. That's what it matters.
You save Mankini.
That too.
The Mankini.
I am curious to see how long my computer, my voice lasts out. So at some point, you'll either stop hearing me or I'll stop hearing you.
Oh.
That's the nature of this crash. So the bad news is it means that the.
Knowing our luck, you'll probably stop hearing us.
Mm-hmm. No, I think so.
We'll still hear you for like. I'll hear you inside of my head for weeks.
So if I stop hearing you guys,
Oh well, there you go.
That
just happened.
And then there was one.
Well, that's awkward.
It is awkward, but we can still hear you, Punkwell.
I'm a disembodied voice.
Ah! Oh my goodness.
So I've been playing around with my PlayStation a little bit more, and
Did you find the
I need to-
game?
No, I haven't found
Damn
that
it.
game, but I
Damn
did. I know.
I
But
want to
like,
play
what-
with you so bad, Paquano.
I know. I did look around.
Like
at some other
Gundam with me.
places. We're having the contractors are back working on the house, the bathroom. So I'm trying to not just dig in the same spots over and over, but just try to think of where it could be. I have a few more ideas, maybe, but like, oof.
Yeah.
I have a hunch. It's just I remember putting in a weird spot. I just can't remember what that weird spot was, and I'm going back to try to. I have a PlayStation PS5, Mr. Fish. I've been playing a lot on my Switch more lately. The thing is yes, the graphics are a lot better on the PlayStation, but I need to mess with some settings because they're just one of the things I actually appreciate about the Switch is it's not trying to be super, super high def, super fancy, the most I don't know, latest technology, because sometimes that gives me a headache when there's such contrast and such brightness. So I've got some of the games are okay. Like I said, I maybe downloaded Fortnite on the PlayStation. I'm trying to adjust to the PlayStation controller, and to me it's bigger than. I have a smaller controller for the Switch, but I feel like it's bigger than the Xbox controller as well.
Paquano, this is gonna sound mean, but I don't mean it that way. It's made for children. So, if that makes any sense.
No, it does not. I'm 17 inches tall.
I know.
I need a small controller.
I know.
But I do think, though, I mean, I've played PlayStations in the past, and I think up until 4, the controller was smaller.
It was smaller. The PS2, PS3 was smaller. The PS4 was a little bigger. This one, I guess, is probably the biggest one, maybe.
And it's chunky, and because of their haptic whatever controls, they don't have as many third-party available options. Like in the past, they had third-party available options like Switch,
Well,
like
it's because they
Xbox.
wanted to attach that little touchscreen thingy part to it.
Yeah, but it's like I appreciate that, but I want other options, right?
Yeah.
And I think there are a couple things that you can do, but they're like $200, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend the price of 2.5 video games current gen price points. Well, it's almost like
That's almost 4, actually.
if they're
You can
$70,
You can get at least 3. You get 3 with a couple DLCs.
Yeah, not when everything is starting to be $70 for a game, dude.
Yeah, $70 for a game. Yeah, you can get. Oh my goodness, you can almost get 3. Shit. Holy crap.
I mean, at 60 you can get 3, but
Yes, things are starting to turn into $70 now.
that's what I'm saying, man.
It's like at that price point, yeah. Guess what? Dustborn and freaking what's that other freaking the Wolf game? Like those are gonna fail easy.
Continuum or Concord, yeah.
Yeah, Concord or whatever it's called.
Awesome One says he moved from Xbox to PlayStation his handheld for 2 weeks. I agree. My left thumb is not used to the placements.
Yeah, Xbox. Those are big controllers too.
Yeah, but there's also the offset of the thumb sticks, right? So when you're in my Switch controllers has the similar layout to the Xbox, in that you have the left thumb being up higher. So when it's a bigger controller and you're holding it, have to hold them at a different angle, and you have to your focal point on the left. What used to feel like forward isn't forward, and so you have to relearn how to use those instinctual. Because I mean, when you're watching the game, you can see where you need to go, but it feels wrong.
Yeah.
Gonna have to do the thumb exercise. But the other thing about the PlayStation is the fact that it can record things. You could stream from it. So there's a lot of reasons for me to try to use my PlayStation. Oh, by the way, I've got one of the OG PlayStations with the disc drive, not one of the slim lines, not one of the new PlayStation. Yeah, even before they did the slim, the thinner version that they had with the external disc drive. No.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I have the digital one. That's fine. It does my thing.
Sure.
People are like, no, you need to buy a hard copy. I was like, no, not really.
I mean, it's your thing. I just prefer this. Plus, well, I have the Xbox One S, which is getting kind of phased out, but they still support a lot of it. I need to see how Fortnite plays on that too. But like, just the fact that kind of seeing what the graphics are and kind of seeing the different things. But yeah, just comparing the Fortnite game from Switch to PlayStation is significantly different. Well, because I remember when there were some games like Hogwarts Legacy came out, on the PlayStation and the Xbox, and then got delayed, and it was 6-8 months later. It was almost Christmas time last year when it came out on the Switch, because it's like they had to take things away, they had to work on some things, and it played just as fine. They made it work, right? But it didn't have all
for like games like Bayonetta and Nier Automata. Oh my goodness.
Well, Bayonetta's for the Switch. Automata.
Bayonetta was out before the Switch, actually. It was for Nintendo, though. You're right.
Well, I'm saying Bayonetta. Yeah, Bayonetta was a Nintendo thing. Bayonetta 3 took like 6-7 years.
Yeah. Yeah, Automata though. That was PlayStation.
Yeah.
And that is one of my favorite games of all time.
I actually have it for. I think I found a PlayStation 4 used copy, maybe PlayStation 5. I have to double check that.
Yeah.
Either got on sale, but I also have a Switch version. But I also have Nier
Replicant.
Replicant on the Xbox.
Yeah, Replicant was fun.
I played a bit of that on the Xbox before I moved at some point.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's so many things that I buy and want to get into, but it takes forever.
It takes forever, and so many things to get interested in. Not a lot of time to actually dive into it.
Yeah, it's like I need a month to play video games, and a month to be a puppet, and a month to watch anime.
Yeah. That's the same gripe I'm saying.
I know.
And a month to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Editor.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah, there's a streaming side and there's a video editing side. You're not wrong.
The streaming side is probably going to have to chill out for a bit because, like, all the streaming platforms, there's like everyone wants to be a streamer. Okay, let's gouge everyone. I'm like, okay, well, I guess streaming's going to end soon.
No, streaming won't end soon. There's going to be some level off of like.
No. For me.
Oh.
For me, not for like the general populace. No, just for me. Though. You know what I mean? Just for me. Well.
Okay.
I might. I'll try to figure out freaking how OBS works and all that stuff, and I'll probably do it that way. But
whatever Ironcaster was using, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Streamlabs, I think.
Well, Streamlabs does the thingy now? Okay.
I'll double check with him what he was using for the last couple of weeks, right? When you hopped in, it wasn't a bad interface.
It seemed okay.
Seems different than what I remember before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Streamlabs.
The one I
thought
tried
did-
before, I couldn't get on my phone. This
don't
one I
know.
couldn't get on my phone. I had to try twice, and then he finally found me.
Okay. That's
Just-
I guess.
Because I was just like, I just came back from work. I didn't want to fire up the computer. I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. That's it. That's it.
I just wanted to chill, talk to you guys, and play video games.
I hear you.
That's
make-
kind of what I want to do when it's a
Yeah.
long day of working, and then working out before that too. Yeah, I had a good day yesterday.
Nice.
It wasn't busy. It was actually kind of dead. But
Okay.
when you're the cook and you had to cook for a few people, not 1,000 people, like that's really nice, especially when you've been freaking busy for the last couple of months. Yeah, it's gonna be super slow until the week of freaking Christmas /
yeah.
the week after Christmas. It's gonna be crazy busy, and they're trying to freaking schedule me so much. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. I was just like, yeah, I can work here and here. I can't work here and here. Sorry, dude. It's like I was like, yeah, good job. You were very proactive and had 3 weeks in advance. Guess what? Screw you. Can't have 3 weeks in advance. Notice. You're gonna have to change something. So my brother's coming back from home from Japan. I haven't seen him in quite a few years. I'm going to spend some time with him. Sorry. I understand you don't care, but I don't care that you don't care.
Mhm.
One of those moments, you know what I mean?
It's like, you want me to walk away today and you rehire me in a week?
It's like you know why I am saying no. I'm not saying no because fuck you guys. I'm saying no because I don't want you to say screw me. That's it. That's just it. Like these little scissors. Oh my goodness. Well, I did a nice little outline. I did from here to here, which took about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I did from here to 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 here.
Nice.
And it took a while.
Awesome. When you can stream, there are still some free options. The free options have a bit of limitations.
Oh yeah, you can only have 6 people, which why would you want more?
Unless you're doing something like Snow, there's a lot of times that only having 6 people is good enough. You may not be able to load up your presets and videos, and there might be some stuff.
Honestly, it says my stuff ended, so that's fine. I don't care. But it's just like, oh, I still have my things, right? I think I still have my things. Let's see. Let's do which video do we need to play? Let's do Gator and Yoda.
want the impossible.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, Uncle Yoda, I got the frog. I got another frog, and I got some herbs and spices, and another frog. So we can make the frog soup. Yeah, we can make that frog soup now, and yeah. I'm just wondering when we're gonna get the, my Jedi Ninja Warrior training going on.
All right.
So yeah. I guess they have it on right now so far. I guess it says I can't do a background or anything else. They may take it away later. Who knows? But
yeah,
that's fine. I might not be able to upload more.
Well, I think at some point you won't be able to upload, and you'll just have to each time you log in, you'll just have to have it based off your own computer and then play it, and it'll have that delay and no mute and stuff like that.
Oh God. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
I know that.
if you want to double your prices, out of nowhere, and then, just I don't know.
I
I
know
feel
that
like
under a
I'm looking
rock.
at the billings, and it was just like, oh, I paid in November. Oh, okay. I thought I did in March. No, it was November. Okay. Yeah. It was only like for the whole year. It was like, what was it? It was a good price for that. It was like just under $10 for, opposed to like the $25 a month. It was like under $10 a month if you prepay for the whole year. I was like, oh, that's not bad. But then they doubled up the price, and they're like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not paying you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking me to charge my stuff. I'm glad you were not able to grab my money.
Yep.
Which was the email I sent them back at. And I was like, oh, this much money? That's insane. Well, I'm happy you were unable to grab my money. You cancel me, that's fine. I might just go to somewhere else.
Oh yeah. I feel like at some point, if enough people leave or don't pay them, they're gonna adjust in 6 months to a year.
They'll have to. Because everyone's going to be like, why does no one want to pay for our thing? It's like, well, and I think the ownership changed hands, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the ownership changed hands, they decided to change a few things, and new management. Okay, we'll see how that pans out.
Yep, it's gonna pan out like it always pans out when a really good restaurant changes hands.
Mm-hmm.
And the old Dave's Pizza is not Dave's Pizza no more. They're Frank's Pizza. And
Hold
Frank's
on.
can't cook.
Hold
pizza.
on. Hold the presses. Carly Hahn is in the house. How are
Oh
you
my
doing,
God,
friend?
Cully Hahn is in the house.
Yeah.
Oh my
Haven't-
God, Cully
haven't seen-
Hahn, get your ass in here, buddy.
How's it going on the other side of the world, man?
Yeah, get your ass in here. There,
What?
you're in the group. I think Cully Hahn's still in the group, right?
I think so, but I wonder what.
I'm pretty
time
sure
it
he
is.
was the founder of the group. He made the group, and I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, we should have a group
Hold on.
for the nip and nagging guys.
It's true.
Mr. Cully Hahn, the first ever virgin build on this channel. Like this was on this channel right here, he built his first one
Yeah.
ever. I
And-
built many here, but my first one was many years ago before I even had like the snacks like
Yeah.
persona, you know what I mean? Like before I was even like thinking about freaking like YouTubing or streaming or anything like that. Kali Han, man, he's all like, oh, I wanted to build. I want to learn how to build. And
Yeah,
can
Kali
I
Han
hop
made-
on with you? And I was like, yeah, man, hop on. You can chit chat, or you can just nip and nag, click and clack, whatever. Don't matter, man. Just pop on.
And he's built some cool models.
He has built some pretty cool models.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going well. I'm getting ready to get to my parents to the airport, and okay, yeah. If you need to prep for family stuff, that's 1,000% more important. But still,
Yeah.
that's like my little
I feel like
trial
it's-
outfit.
I feel like it's very early for him still.
Yeah, it's probably stupid early. It's probably like early 7 o'clock or something like that.
Maybe earlier. I would say between 4 and 7 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. 6 o'clock maybe. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm making Char Asenbold's thing. You guys got me into the hobby. Oh well, it's a fun hobby to get into, and I'm glad
Yeah.
you're. That's, you know what I mean.
I might get back into it someday.
You actually might build.
I have enough that I need to.
I know. Yeah, you have enough. It's just I haven't teased you hard enough. It's my fault.
Well, if that's how you feel.
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm joking.
I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, one of these days you will pop on and you'll have some nippers and some sanding tools and some instructions spread out.
I'll look legit.
Yeah,
one day.
it'll look legit. Yeah. Yep, you'll have everything. Yep. But yeah, it's 12:07. Hooray! It's Wednesday now. Here. It is now Wednesday.
Wait, Loki says there's villains here.
What's that?
He said two of the greatest villains of all time.
Here. Oh.
Hmm.
Who are the greatest villains of all time?
I don't know. I'm lawful pandering, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I do play a villain. Tommy's kind of a villain.
I think my line would be lawful pondering, right?
Yeah. Depends on which cheaper or more efficient DJ. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, and you're talking about X-Wings. We talked about a lot of stuff. Let's just spread it out all around. But yeah. So there's DJ. I was about to freaking end the show.
He's back.
And let's bring him on.
Gentlemen.
And then
cut.
And we're done. Stream's over, guys. Stream's over.
All right.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I was gonna.
I'm joking. We're final outs. So, how do you guys think I've been doing with the first the front? I guess it's called rank insignia on the front part of the cape. Because that's technically what it is. It's a rank insignia for the Zeon forces.
I mean, I think it looks lovely.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, I think that like it'll look lovely on Char.
Oh,
that's okay. I have a lot more to do. The outline's done. I'm happy with that bit. I do need to fill in this, and this.
There. Now I'm more evil.
Well, the other one's more evil. Now you're just a Gundam. You're gun waddle.
You're right. I'll go to the more evil one. This one's definitely the most evil. Yep.
All right. That is pretty ominous looking.
I am the drunk waddle.
6.
I don't think that's a drunk waddle. I think that is like that I went to the Satanic Meetup Club waddle.
I think it's Drunkymon.
Drunkymon, gotta drink almond.
I can't remember who made this one for me. I need to do better at that. I thought I labeled it, but I don't know.
Alrighty, so that's not an option.
Yeah, I think I have enough embroidery stuff for this. I think I do, but
okay.
Yeah, I might have to buy some more. It's okay. I can get it at Walmart pretty cheap. So, but this bit right here, these two sections, that'll probably take like 3 hours. Yeah, filling this in. Actually, filling this bit in right here might take 2 hours. This will probably take 2 hours. This bit will take 2 hours. This bit right here probably take 3 hours. So I'll probably like 10, 15 more hours of embroidery to do. Yeah. It's okay. I just hour every night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll eventually get it done.
Piecemeal.
I'll get better at it too. It'll be quicker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like how one day I will get decent at drawing. And I think since Loki's here, you know how Loki, you know how Makini always says never stop drawing. So my goal is to draw this picture of Makini in celebration of his 3,000 subscribers and to elicit him to say never stop drawing except unless you're DJ. Although I don't think he'll say that. I think he'll try to lift up spirits and stuff. I don't think he's mean spirited. I think Makini won't say that.
Loki's just like, now there are 3 of them. It's just about to get out of hand.
Nope, we're already out. We're always out of hand.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Right
he's
now
in
we're
the
out of
hand.
hands. You know,
Hey,
puppets are out of hand. Oh,
puppet's gotta sleep, yo.
Gator is always in hand.
the drunk what? Oh, the drunk waddle and the green goblin. Okay, that's the little green goblin. Yeah, whenever I'm able to wake up early in time, and I say hey when he's doing the grand good morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all like, it's the little green goblin. I love that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun. All right, you guys got anything you want to say before I outro?
I'm doing my Monday show on. I'm sorry, you first, Punk.
You can go first.
Oh, thank you. But I was just gonna say I'm planning to do my Monday show on Wednesday, tomorrow on Wednesday, around 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is all.
You heard it. The daily Monday show on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's correct. We're calling it the Monday show to avoid confusion.
Yes, the daily show weekly. All right, Buckwell.
Well, I'm just staying positive, excited that hopefully everything will get fixed up. The construction, the remodeling will be done soon. And as for me, I'll be in the place.
Turns out well, so you can have a merry waddle Christmas. Yep.
Yeah, and I'll be around. Drop my usual videos, and you'll see me hanging out with all my friends.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
it's an extremely late Monday show.
Oh, Cully Hahn, when he cracks them, they're hilarious. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. As always, have fun. Find something to make or build or draw or ponder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it's over. Is it over? Is it over? What do you think, Freddie? Is it over?
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!